the West region, which we got some really, really good offensive teams here.
Hmm.
Kansas, UConn, St. Mary's, VCU. All these guys are great offensive teams. Gonzaga's good, really good defensive and offensive team. Northwestern's a good offensive team. UCLA is a good offensive team. You got some really skilled offenses in this bracket and some good coaches as well. Who you got from this bracket? This region. I'm sorry. I keep saying bracket, but
No, I
it's
know,
like
I know.
they're all little mini brackets basically.
Yeah, this one I got a lot of craziness going around. Um, I definitely got a 9 beat and 8, and well, actually, I'll just tell you who I got. I got UCLA. That's
Hey,
why I ended up picking for this. I ended up picking UCLA, the number 2 seed, to come out. Pretty much great shooting team, and I think they're pretty much gonna shoot the lights out in this tournament and come through and make a trip to Houston to the Final Four. What about you? Who you got?
wow. Yeah, I mean, this is the region where I think, like you said, there's a lot of upsets, and I think that there's a lot of teams that can make the Final Four in this region. I
Hmm.
really do. I think that anyone 1 through 6 or 1 through 7 could really make it. But I actually had the number 3 squad, Gonzaga,
Mm.
beating beating Kansas in the Elite Eight and making it in the Final Four. But uh, I want to hear how you got UCLA. Getting past especially past that second game. So let me know how they get there.
So pretty much every team I talked about, I kept saying defense, defense, the defense, the defense. We got the 4 top teams that I picked, which is uh, Houston is the number 4 adjusted defense efficiency. Alabama number 3, Tennessee's number 2, and the number 1 defense in the nation basically is is the UCLA Bruins.
Yep.
The crazy thing about that is they also are a great offensive team.
Yeah.
They are one of the top, they are the best team for me when it comes to being the best ranking on offense and defense. If you have to average both rankings out, they fall at number 1 in the whole nation. And the top of that, they also take care of the ball with a great 0.83 turnover differential on 100% possessions, and know how to clean up the glass, getting a 0.61 rebound differential. So on offense and defense, they know how to get boards. They know how to keep the ball away from the opponent on offense. They know how to score the ball because they're a great shooting team, and they got the best defense in the league. To me, it was a crazy bracket region in this part of the bracket, but for me, it was a no brainer when it really got down to crunching down the matchups. Like I said, prolific backcourt, the best backcourt in the nation, and Tiger Campbell and Jamie Jasquez, and I will 100% say it, the best guard in the country, Jamie Jasquez, is going to go off in this tournament, and he's gonna just show everyone that he is that dog. So let me pull up my bracket.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best players in the country. I agree with that. He's a beast.
No, yeah,
Love
he
watching him
definitely is.
play.
So yeah, so I got them beating. That's 32. Yeah, so I got them beating UNC Asheville easily. Then they face some Northwestern, number 7 Northwestern, which is easy. Uh, at that point is where they face off against Gonzaga, which you said Gonzaga this region, right?
Yep.
Yep. And on the other side, they're gonna be waiting for the winner of Kansas versus UConn. That's what I got for this one. And then I actually got UConn winning that game, and I think that UCLA is going to beat UConn in the Elite Eight, and then take it off to the Final Four.
Nice.
What
Nice. I
about
could I could definitely see that happening with UCLA. Like when you adjust both their offense and defense, average it out, you're right. They probably do have the top offense slash defense in the country. Very well rounded team. 100%. They allow the least amount of points as far as opponents points. I mean, there's definitely some good things you could say about them. Now, the reason why I got Gonzaga though is they're like you said, you got the number 1 defense in UCLA. Well, Gonzaga has the number 1 offense in all of Division 1 basketball right now. and they're scoring the highest, 87 points a game, 87 and a half points a game. Really, that's just an insane number. Gonzaga's, they had one of the toughest schedules as well. Um, going into this year, they did play 8 teams in the top 25. They are 4-4, so most of their losses are against top 25 opponents. But the guys that they won against, the top 4 wins in the top 25 were all ranked in 1 through 4 in these brackets right now. So they've beaten some of the top matchups. I just think that they have incredible offense. They're the number one scoring team, and they don't even shoot many threes this year. They're just so good at, recovering the ball, fast break points. They get a lot of layups, a lot of dunks. They're able to finish, and that's why they're just so good with both of their guards when they have the ball in their hand, and they got a great center in Drew Timme. He's one of the best in that league, in the Gonzaga WCC. So I just think that they're very, very, very good offensively. That's why they're going to beat Grand Canyon easily. It's probably going to be a blowout by like 35 against Grand Canyon. I do got them going up against TCU there, in that round of 32, where I just think that they're going to blow out TCU as well. TCU doesn't even match up well against them. So that's where I think that they are going to make it to the Sweet 16 against your squad, the UCLA Bruins, and that's going to be a big matchup because it is offense versus defense. That's where I think is going to be the toughest game for them, because I do think that if they happen to make it, in the next round, I also actually have them playing against, or no, I'm sorry, no, this is where I got them playing against Kansas, and I got them beating Kansas. That's right. I'm sorry. I do got them beating Kansas. Yeah, and the reason why I don't think Kansas is gonna win is like Kansas has been on a up and down lately. Like they lost games, they won games, they lost games, they won games, and in the Big 12 championship, they lost the championship, and they didn't look good. They're not going into the tournament very, very good as a 1 seed.
Or UConn in the Sweet 16.
Interesting. Yeah, I got them winning the Sweet 16 because the person I got them playing is we'll have to talk about next.